Hello, dear. Yes, please step up on the podium for me. Thank you. Alright. First time at Hogwarts? Yep. Well, then you're going to need a basic set of robes and work clothes. Okay, great. Oh, is that your parents outside? Well, they can come in if they want, it's no problem. Yeah, it's no problem for them to be here. Okay. Oh, welcome. Yes, you can sit there if you would like. Muggle parents? Well, don't you worry. I'm sure you're going to be finding a lot of friends once you get to Hogwarts. You'd be surprised at how many muggle-born students Hogwarts gets. Okay, dear, now let's see. Before we get started, I'm going to need just a little bit of your information. And that way we know where to send the robes once they've been properly sewn, okay? Right. Let me see here. Now, can I just get your first and last name? Excellent. And can I get your parents' name too? Okay. Excellent. Great. And can I get your birthday? Excellent. And what size do you wear in your muggle clothes? Okay. Okay. And did you guys walk over to Gringotts and set up an account yet? Yes, they do. They do some conversions for muggle money, but we don't require payment until we actually send the owls to deliver your garments to you. Okay? So just make sure you guys go over there, set up an account, because we do only accept wizarding money here, okay? Alright. Alright, now we're going to be doing some measurements of your body. And I'm also going to measure your head for the wizarding cap you're going to need. Alright, so I have some sample clothes. I'm just going to ask that you go and put them on. And that way we can pin them properly to your body and get a really nice sew. So the first thing I'm going to have you try on is some plain chocolate gray pants, which is the standard uniform. This is what you're going to be taking to class and wearing mostly during the day. We recommend these pants because they are potion proof, so when you are in potions and you may spill something, it will not damage your skin. And they're also flame proof, so they will not light on fire in any way, which is a huge benefit when you're at Hogwarts. And you're just starting to learn spells and all that. Gonna fit you nicely, but we're gonna make sure that all your clothes are perfectly tailored. We also like to leave a little bit of room because we're sure you're going to be growing this year. So I want you to put those on. So I would like you to put on a standard shirt. This is the long sleeve version. We'll also be sending you some short sleeve versions as well. So this is just a standard shirt, just like the pants. It is flame proof and potion proof, so when you do have those accidental spills and mistakes, you won't have to go to Madame Pomfrey. You don't have to be afraid of making mistakes at Hogwarts. You're just going to be learning, so mistakes are going to happen. I want you to try those on as well. I have a standard cloak here that I'm just going to put on you, and we're going to pin it in the right spots to make sure that it fits properly, okay? Alright, now go ahead and try that on. Okay, now that you have everything on, I can see it fits you pretty well, but I'm going to be doing a little bit of pinning here and there. Make sure it fits properly. First, though, I would like to take some of your measurements down so that we have a record in our system of how much you have grown, okay? So, first of all, I'd like you to stretch your arm out for me, just like this. I'm going to measure your arm length. Free to just stand there like that. I'm gonna start measuring. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna go and pin your legs first, okay? Then we'll do your shirt. So first, let me come down and I'm gonna pin your legs, okay? Looks like we need to take it in just a little bit over here. Looks like on the bottom it's just a little bit short. We can give that a nice hem. So please just stand up straight for me. Great, thank you. I just want to make sure that we can have this properly hemmed at the right length. How does the waist feel? Does it feel too tight, too loose? Okay. Let's see. So the waist is a little bit too tight, you say? Okay. Let me check. We're gonna try to add a little bit of relief in here. We have just a little bit of fabric that we can take out just in case. And while you're at Hogwarts, we have a service that if you would like, you could send our clothes back to us with some directions and we will fix your clothing. We will readjust the clothing so you don't have to come and buy something new. If you do feel like you are growing a lot, we recommend you come to us during your Christmas break and we can remeasure and see where we're at. This side. Just spin the bottom of this leg. Perfect. Alright, so your pants. Just gonna make a quick note of the adjustments that we're going to be making. pretty well, but we're gonna make sure to take out that waist just a little bit, give you a little bit of room, and take it out a little bit extra so that when you do grow, it's not gonna be squeezing you too tightly. And let's see here. Right. Now let me take a look at this shirt. Okay. So let's see, it looks like the length is a little bit too long on both sides. So we'll take that in. Looks like the fit onto your chest and waist is pretty good. It's a little bit loose, which is fine. You're going to be growing. So let me just pin these sleeves so we can get a better fit. How does that feel? A little bit better, a little bit less long. Alright, for the other one. Looks good. How does it feel at the bottom? What do you think of that length? Do you want us to leave it? Because if you want, we can leave the length if you expect that you might grow a little bit more. Have you been going through maybe a growth spurt? Okay, if you want, what I can do is just take it up slightly without removing any fabric so that if you do grow a little bit, we can just let it out again. How does that sound? Okay, we can definitely do that. Let me just take a look here. How much fabric we can take off. Let's see. Do you like to wear your shirts longer or shorter? Okay, just put it a little bit over your pants. I think that should work. it looks properly fitted. Okay. Just write down what we're going to be doing with that shirt. Try on the sample robe that we have. This won't be the robe that you have. This is just our fitting robe, just our standard, which we start by. So, don't mind, I'm gonna come around you and just pin this thing there. Just gonna clip it on you. Okay. How does that feel? Okay. Let's see. Now look at the length. Okay. Just gonna pin it at the bottom here. Let's see. In the middle. I think it's a little bit too long in front. Back. Okay, I think that's a little bit better. Why don't you reach up and how does it feel? You know, just touch it, pull it forward, move it a little bit, and let me know how it feels. If it feels a bit too bulky, perhaps on the bottoms. Alright, so just a little bit bulky on the bottom. Let me come around you here and I can in the bottoms here. Just to take off a little bit of length. hopefully that'll reduce the bulkiness of it. And I think it fits you pretty good now. It's looking pretty good from my perspective. Okay. Alright, now I'm gonna take it off of you. We can get this right away into just gonna make sure I have documentation of what number you are. And we'll have 3 sets of those. 3 sets of robe, pants, and shirt. Now, for the coming up winter, it's not mandatory, but we do offer Hogwarts compliant sweater and coat robes. Now these will be nice in the snow. These robes are a little bit lighter for the summer and the warmer months, and then we have fleece lined, very cozy robes. And would you be interested in that? Okay. Maybe one set, and then you could see if you might need another one around the Christmas season. I'd like to take just a couple more measurements, and then you should be clear to go. But let me just take a couple more measurements. I especially need the circumference of your head. Let's see. Okay, perfect. Put that one down. Yep. Hats are mandatory for your wearing at Hogwarts, and it's not bad. They look really nice. Neck length. Okay. Shoulders. Let's see. Got around your should be all in order. Now, once you get sorted into your house, Hogwarts will send us an order for how many patches we need. If you want, you can just sew that on yourself while you're at school. It's no problem. Since you don't really want to be sending your robes back to us and then all that, okay? One last bit of information I'm gonna need is your address where we can send your finely tailored robes. Okay, great. Okay, perfect. Alright, we'll be sending you those robes, and you'll just have to pay the owl once you get there, okay? Alright, and